Hi, I'm Ross Benjamin reporting for the Offshore Gaming Association. That's OSGA.com, your number one source for information on the offshore sportsbook industry. That's OSGA.com. I'm going to be covering the NFC Championship game on Sunday between the LA Rams and the New Orleans Saints. It will take place at the Mercedes-Benz Dome in New Orleans. Kickoff time slated for 3:05 p.m. Eastern Time. Again, that game being played on Sunday, January 20th. I'm currently recording on Thursday, the 17th. So the lines mentioned in this video are subject to change depending on when you view this video. So let's get right to it. Let's start with the point spread in this game, with New Orleans being a 3-point favorite. You know, I picked New Orleans weeks ago to go all the way and win the Super Bowl. Prior to the playoffs, I did the same thing, even though they were a little over 2-to-1 odds, which is odd for me, with no pun intended. But I did like New Orleans, and I'm going to stick to it, folks. You know, so having said that, they're only laying 3 points here, and the chances of them winning and not covering, meaning they only win by 1 or 2, it's possible, but it's highly unlikely. So just based on common sense and sticking with my gut in this situation, I know from watching me through the course of the year, I've displayed a lot of technical handicapping and shared that with you. This isn't one of those situations. This is one of those situations I'm just using my professional savvy, and I'm going to go with New Orleans here. I just think that they're going to be able to run the ball down this Rams defense throat. Don't forget, prior to them having a very good game last week against Dallas, in which they held a very good rushing offense of the Cowboys to 50 yards, the Rams have struggled against the run. And I think this week, comparatively, you're looking at a two-headed monster at running back for New Orleans with Alvin Kamara and Mark Ingram. And you're also looking at a New Orleans passing game that's much more dynamic than they faced last week against Dallas. I think that will be an underlying factor as well. I think play-action pass will be prevalent and successful for New Orleans. I think both teams will have moderate success, or I would say Los Angeles will have moderate success moving the ball on the New Orleans defense, but I also think the New Orleans defense, to me, has played better and more consistent all year to that of the high-priced Rams defense, and I think they'll get enough stops to make a difference in this game, especially at crucial times, and I think the New Orleans offense will wear down this Rams defense as the game progresses into the fourth quarter. I'm laying the 3 with New Orleans over the Rams. Let's take a look at the total in this game. The total is 56.5. Quite a high number for a postseason game. But then again, if you look when these teams met earlier this season, there was 80 points scored and nearly 1,000 yards of total offense combined between the teams. New Orleans winning that game 45-35. I just can't imagine a game of this magnitude with the winner going to the Super Bowl that the defenses will come anywhere near playing as poorly as they did in this initial matchup. I just think you're looking at a New Orleans defense right now. They've allowed 17 points or fewer in 7 of their last 9 games. I just, in relative to this high total of 56.5, I think we're going to see a lower scoring affair this time around. I'm going to go under the total of 56.5 in this contest. Repeating again, I like New Orleans -3, and I like New Orleans and the Rams to go under 56.5 in the NFC Championship game. Be sure to visit my website, rbwins.com, where my college basketball 10-star top plays have gone 18-5 with my last 23. That's rbwins.com, where you pay a little to make a lot. Until the next time, good luck with all your picks.